playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. It is currently in a developmental beta, so we're going to be trying that out. I've already played this a bunch, so I think we're just going to go into the campaign. Obviously, because this is Minai's mace, we're going to do a mace build, just one-handed. Probably horseback. It'll give you just like a nice introduction to the game, some of its features, and yeah. So this game's really supposed to be a big step up from its predecessor, which is Mountain Blade Warband. I played ton of Warband, have so many hours in that game. It's probably my third most played game. Um, just so many mods too. Like there's a Lord of the Rings mod, there's Star Wars mods, there's like fantasy mods. Just an amazing game series. So when I heard this was coming out, of course I picked it up on early access right away. Because I mean, why not? Apparently this game was a long time coming too. So obviously being a part of the developmental process of it and testing out all the works for it, which is a great experience. So we're gonna make our character first. Personally, I like choosing the Vlandians. Their racial perk is 20% more XP to troops from battle, which is useful. You upgrade your troops faster. I do have cheats on, just a heads up. Try not to use them, but if a situation arises where I kind of feel like I want to, it might happen. After all, we are a casual gaming channel. My computer is running a little slower than usual. I'm trying to figure out the video streaming process. It's definitely kind of difficult because I have to use a video editor to put my intro on my videos, and then I have to upload them to YouTube, which takes time. Just it's a whole process. I don't know why the YouTube editor itself can't just have the ability to add videos. Here's our guy. I like making giants. This is just funny watching all the little peons squabble under you in the cities. We'll just randomize until we find something we like. That looks pretty good. Big bushy eyebrows. I think we'll go with hair. And there we go. So now we gotta decide our heritage, which will give us our starting skills. I said we are gonna do a one-handed mace build. So things that, upgrade vigor. I also like the horseback riding, so anything to upgrade endurance as well. Probably go with bow as well. So thing to take is the Baron's Retainer. It gives us a point into endurance and riding. And social's not a bad one to have if we want more money from trading. And look at that. There's baby me and his mace. So let's see. This would be a good one to have. It'll give us a point right into one-handed. And we'll get athletics, which is on foot combat, and then control for bows. So I want my skills to be spread out a little bit. It gives us a wider base for us to learn new skills like medicine and scouting. So we're going to take that extra point into endurance and go with that. This is a good one for us. It gives us pole arms and one-handed, plus the vigor bonus. Pole arms are good if you ride horseback. This is tempting to take because the 4 vigor plus the bonus to one-handed, but I think I want to take the point into control and get a bow. And then we'll take this one, which gives us a point into endurance and riding. Interesting name, to say the least. So our character is going to be named Mean Eyes, and the mace obviously comes later when we swipe them with the mace. This is a casual gaming channel. I'm going to leave the settings as they are. Yes, they're very easy. It's how I like to play. It makes me feel like a medieval superhero, so we're just going to roll with those. I also love the screen arts they make for this. Just like the amount of work they put in both the game and the art, like for these loading screens. Just very pretty, picturesque. Grumpy old men on horses. Obviously, it's gonna take a little load. Like I said, I'm trying to edit my videos, download my videos, and trying to make content all at the same time, so my computer's definitely overburdened. Right, so I've already done the tutorial, so we're gonna skip it. This will get us right into the main game inside the training area. Just the game will load, of course. The game is new, there are bugs, my computer's overburdened, so it's all just gonna take a little bit of time to load. I'm an art history major, so I love medieval games. I like looking at the art people create for medieval games. I like looking at the armor styles and how, historically accurate they were. This is a whole fun thing. So our family name is going to be Mace, since we're Mean Eyes. And then our banner. So we got to see if they actually have a mace for us to use. Look at that. Perfect. I think I like that one better though. As far as colors, we're going to go with our red. We'll go red and white on this one. What do you think? Look nice on the shield. Now these are the colors of the Vlandians. Don't know if we'll particularly join their faction. We'll just have to wait and see. So starting out, we want to make a little gold, recruit some troops. Just that sort of thing. Also love the big difference between this game. When your character is riding across the map, it's your actual character. It's not like a pre-generated model. We're gonna get some Empire recruits here, or Imperial recruits. See, we're gonna need more food. So we're officially ready to go and fight some looters. We just gotta travel around. I'll probably set our destination to Lycaron. Alright, oh, 12 looters right off the bat. This will be a challenging fight, even though the settings are on very easy. Because once again, we're a casual gaming channel. I mean, they don't look tough. They really don't have any armor. This guy's hood's got little strings coming out of it. No, these textures aren't loading. I'm not even sure they get the armor bonus if the textures don't load. So me and my 4 new Empire or Imperial recruits are gonna attack these guys. Hopefully we'll get a couple of level ups for some of the guys and boost my one-handed skill with the mace. So I know fantasy races aren't in this game, but in the past game there was a Lord of the Rings mod, which was amazing. And they had all the different races. They had orcs, elves, hobbits, dwarves. And the amount of time and effort they put into it. I think I saw before this game came out that the developer of that. Wow, that was interesting. And now we're having that problem. I've had that problem a few times where the textures just sort of bug out. There's not much we can do about it.
Cut them down!
So we'll just have to run the battle through. Hopefully my empire presence assist a bit. Pull out our mace and just try and get as close as possible. Oh my god. This is not good. And we're down. We are down. Thanks, texture problems. Of course, now that I'm dead, all the textures are fine. Heart just got wiped. Yep. What a great start. You know, basically it's gonna start somewhere. I guess that's imprisonment by we definitely just got wiped. And here I thought I was actually pretty decent at Mountain Blade Bannerlord. Very easy. Turns out I am the most casual of gamers. I am no stronger than this humble farmer. And we're already a prisoner, just right off the bat, getting into the game. At least we'll get to see some of the world. Huh? And we'll lose a bit of money, but we'll get set free. I guess try and go there and recruit some people. Try not to have the same thing happen again. Looks like there's more recruits here to pick up. Yeah, so obviously we don't really have any good armor right now, but we got our trusty mace. It's a tier 5 mace. That's actually something really good to start out with. So we need to buy armor as soon as we can. I think we have enough guys to take on this party of 12. Hopefully we just don't get the missing texture error. I would absolutely hate for that to happen. It's happened the past couple times I've played the game. Don't know why. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's just something to work through and enjoy the game with. And here we go again. Take 2.
Attack!
There's our little infantry guys. I really don't start actually trying to put strategy with you guys until I get ranged units and melee. Honestly, my main strategy for every fight is just shield wall and archers behind them. obviously doing much better this time around. Now is a good time to pick up some free XP and just clear out some enemies. If I can catch up to him on horseback. Obviously, aiming and trying to hit these guys on horseback is a lot harder than if I were just on the ground, but a horse that allows me to keep up with them, and it gets me bonus damage for the amount of speed I keep up. Which is actually a really cool part of this game, is that the game makes the calculations to determine these things. We're just gonna stay here and battle this guy. And we gotta level up out of that. So you can see 3 of our Imperial recruits got levels up. Never actually see an Imperial Vigor recruit. That must be the higher tier recruit that you can pick up. And they had our other Imperial recruits who I'm sure are not very happy to be back with us. Here. So we'll pick up some archers so we can start making our shield wall line. Apparently this is the fancy recruit. Apparently we can make him into cavalry when we actually pick up a horse. Take these guys to barter with. Let me get all their loot. Look at that. Some Assassin's Creed stuff right there. Obviously it doesn't look that good, but it's better armor. At this point we need all the armor we can get. We actually look no better than the looters that we were just fighting, but it's a start. I think we'll go hunt down another party of looters. So as I was saying before with the races in Lord of the Rings, I think it's really cool that they made a Lord of the Rings mod and they had all the races. I'm not sure where I heard this, but I heard that Tolkien was the one who made like orcs, like made them a fantasy race. And there wasn't orcs before that. All of his other characters that he made or races were based off of like real life peoples, but orcs are just something just like out of the blue. And I think that's awesome. I think that's like really cool and creative. Just like idea that he would have to create this new race of beings. And of course, many authors made like fantasy races and aliens and all that now. Of course, it's a whole thing. But I think Tolkien just did a really good job. And I think
Leave
despite what
no
some
one
people say,
breathing!
the movies are good. I like both the original movies and the new Hobbit series. Well, I mean, new books and the story came behind, but you know what I mean. Obviously, wipe the floor with the looters. There's not too many of them to stop us, so we get our free XP for hunting them down. So at each 25 interval, our abilities get like a buff. So you can pick, or a perk I mean. So you can pick like a perk to buff your ability with that item. So I'm just trying to get our one-handed and polearm use up to 25. And there we go. So we got 3 more units upgraded, which is good. Pick up our looters so we can sell them. We get some Imperial infantrymen, which I do believe have shields, which means we can start making our shield wall and have a better defense. Yep, they got our nice mace on that. So this is actually better, even though it has an increased weight. Looks a little better too. Sadly, this game is an Assassin's Creed and we can't just go jumping off of buildings and backstabbing enemies. That would be pretty cool. It'd be a neat feature, but it's just not the style of game that it is. And I wouldn't expect them to add that to the game. So go trade. We'll get rid of all these rusty weapons that they gave us. We'll make a 200 dinar profit. And then we'll go to the tavern district and ransom our prisoners. They're obviously not worth much because they're just petty criminals. But you can see, 764 dinars. So we're getting our money back that we lost for being dumb. Alright, so it's 16 on 13, but you know, a few of my guys are upgraded, they get better weapons, better armor. Actually, better weapons and armor than I have. So we should hold up pretty well in this fight. So I guess for any viewers that are coming and seeing these videos, you know, tell me what you want to see from the channel. Tell me what games you want to see, what kind of videos, you know, even what kind of commentary, because to be honest, a lot of times I'm just at a loss for words.
Get them!
Yeah, you know, I want to hear from the viewers. I want to hear what the viewers want, because obviously that's what's going to help to make the channel more successful, get more viewers.
Die!
Obviously not a very good play there. Just soaking up some damage, draw them away from our infantry. It's actually a really good strategy to do. You know, it just clears up some of these guys. Obviously we have to survive a little bit of damage. It just buff our weapons. Just gonna try not to die again.
Tear your limbs!
And there we go.
We sold those bastards!
So we're slowly getting better units. We're slowly building up, you know, a better unit, so we don't get McClankied by a bunch of random enemies. Looters at that too. That first fight really just took us down. So I think we have the best that we're gonna get out of these guys. Just take their items to sell then. Still, Assassin's Creed looking guy. You know, it's a little bit of leg space. So I think I'm gonna call this episode here. If you want to see more, like the video, comment, tell me what you want to see, what you want me to do. We can take different directions. Maybe even go smithing on this run. And yeah, I'm Be Nice Mace. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe.